everyone. Welcome back to Mind Harbor. This is episode 36. Today is another interesting one because obviously I'm in a different place. I'm at my cottage, or, not my cottage, but the cottage. And Martin is producing this episode. So, congratulations to Martin to doing that.
Got a
Congrats,
promotion.
congrats. You learned a lot. And we're joined here with Hannah and, of course, Martin. Unfortunately, I didn't get to Sean. He's actually eating and cooking dinner right now. He may even join us later on in Patreon. We don't know. But he is sorry that he can't be joining us today and the last couple episodes. He's just been super busy. So, aside from that, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing this fine Easter weekend?
Pretty good. We just got back from a long walk at what's it called? Earl Bales Park in Etobicoke. Very nice park. Bigger than I expected. I was searching for something to do with my mom, just having the day off. Um, Want to pick a quiet park, and it ended up being a very busy park at the end of the day. So plans didn't exactly work out, but it was a nice walk overall.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's this weird thing. We went to two parks today, and people had like bushels of bean sprouts for some reason. And like one of them, someone planted in a stream of water. So I was trying to look up if this is like some cultural something, and I couldn't find anything about it.
What
But
do you mean bushels?
like it was like the dirt, and then the roots in the dirt, and then just like sprigs of bean sprouts. I have pictures.
What?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I've never seen
Huh.
that before.
Were they like fiddlesticks?
Let me send it to
You
the
know
chat.
fiddlesticks?
No, I don't know. Like fiddlehead ferns, like the twisty things.
Yeah, yeah. They look like the Hearthstone logo, but they're
No,
like green. They curl
they're like
into
literally bean sprouts, like the type of things
yeah.
that like really fancy restaurants would put like two on top of their um dish. I just sent
Search
a
up
picture.
fiddlesticks. I bet they're fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks?
Let me show you guys what we're talking about here. So here's one. That was the first one we saw. This was the first park we went to. Just someone left a pile of bean sprouts on top of their car. We're like, that's a little strange. Looks like a hat. So we took a photo of it. And then we saw another one planted in a stream at the second park we went to.
Someone
That's
puts
weird.
in the stream. Yeah.
Yeah. First one was on a car. Second one was just on a bench.
Interesting. Huh. Well, I don't know if it's around. I don't know why I'm so fixated on fiddlesticks, but there's fiddlesticks up at the cottage around here. It's not around this time, a little more closer to spring. It is spring right now, but it's cold as shit up here and windy. But yeah, you can go out in the forest and pick fiddlesticks and then
Hmm.
cook them. Yeah, they're like bean sprouts or like, I don't know, artichoke, like wild artichoke, basically.
Hmm.
Yeah, and asparagus, same same kind of
Fiddlesticks.
deal.
The only fiddlesticks I know is from
Fiddlesticks.
League of Legends. What are you talking about here?
Search it up. It's a vegetable. It's like a wild vegetable.
Fiddlesticks.
Yeah, it's a foraging thing. You can
Ah,
forage for
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Are you sure not talking about fiddleheads?
Damn it. Yep. Sorry, viewers. Fiddleheads.
Fiddlesticks, that's something else.
Yeah. Well,
I like it.
I'm having fun up here at the cottage. Let's just say that.
Learn something new every day.
Yep.
Um, Very nice. I see what you mean that the Hearthstone symbol. It is like that.
Yeah, spirally.
Are
And
they
they
good?
taste great when they're grilled.
Hmm, very good.
I'm gonna have salmon right after this. I can't wait.
What's with you and a salmon?
Dude, I love salmon. Any chance I can get salmon, I eat salmon.
Me too. I love my salmon.
Like, why wouldn't you want to eat salmon, Hannah?
I don't like fish. Anything that's slightly fishy, I cannot deal with. And it might just be like childhood trauma from my dad, like cleaning out fish and me being near it and like smelling the fish guts. Now I
Mm.
like salmon isn't that fishy, but sometimes it's like I can taste that this was in water.
Well, that's the best part,
Mm,
You can
hard
dude.
taste it.
disagree.
Some nice butter and some lemon, some nice fish taste. Oh, just divine.
The one you
I'm
made
not like
with,
a big seafood guy though. Like I like fishing and I don't mind salmon and trout, but yeah, I mean crabs is where I draw the line pretty much.
Really?
crabs. Why's
See,
that?
I'll
Yeah.
eat crab.
Well, cuz like I don't know, it's a lot of work for not a lot of meat
That's true.
and it's not that I mean some people love fucking snow crab, so I know that. It's like it for me every time I've had snow crab, it's like kind of mid,
Mm,
but I don't know. I don't want to eat octopus. I don't really care for crazy ass fish. You know, I'm just good with my trout and salmon and butter and lemon.
Mm.
mm.
Shrimp is good though.
Oh,
I'll eat some crustaceans for sure.
same. I can eat a whole shrimp platter in one meal.
Bro, I could eat a whole fucking shrimp wheel.
Same.
I almost did actually this year. I almost made
Yeah.
myself sick this December because I ate like a little over half of a shrimp wheel.
Yeah. I did do that twice. I think I ate three-quarters of it. It's good. You can't stop eating it.
And the sauce is like crack, so you're just like
Yeah.
pop.
They always
It's
give
yeah, it's
too
so
much sauce
easy.
for the platter. It's so good. But I agree.
I'll
Crab,
literally
lobster
sorry.
too. Too much work for the meat.
Lobster with butter though is pretty fucking good.
Hmm. I'll agree with that. You ever been
Yeah.
to the crab's boil, the captain's boil?
Captain's Boil?
Hmm.
No. No. I haven't even well, I've probably been to Red Lobster once.
Mm. Do you want to
But
explain?
most of the lobster I've had is usually just, you know, homemade.
Mm.
Mm.
Is it better that way?
I don't know. I didn't cook it.
Mm. Do you want to explain what the captain's boil is, Hannah?
Sure. So it's like a seafood boil restaurant where you like choose the different seafood that you want and then they'll put it in a bag and add like seasoning and butter and stuff, shake it up, and then they just pour it on like your table and you eat it. And usually they give you like a bib and like gloves and then all the utensils that you need to like get to the seafood. But it's more of an experience. It's like quite expensive.
Hmm.
This
Definitely an
this
experience.
seems like more of a humiliation, like getting paid to be humiliated, like, "Here you go, piggies," and
It's
just give you like shove it on your table and be like, "Eat your slop."
I feel like it's supposed to be something where you get your whole family together and you do it in your backyard and then you're all enjoying it together, but it's turned into like a restaurant thing where it's like you and your boyfriend like eating a small pile of food that's like at a restaurant.
Do you guys like sword battle with your forks and knives like over stuff? You're like, "I
Yeah.
want the chicken."
Well, no,
Yeah.
because they don't provide forks and knives. It's all hand. It's all experience. No forks, no knives, no plates. I think too, right? Like just
Yeah.
they take the bag, they pour it out onto your table. It's a free for all. Lobster meat everywhere, oil everywhere. They replace the what's it called? Not cardboard. The paper tablecloth every customer that comes in. It's a one of a
So
kind
it's
experience.
basically just like yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's nuts. I would not wanna have to clean that place after,
no kidding. I mean,
you
if I
know?
was paid well enough, I'd do that. That's
They probably are only paid like minimum wage.
probably. At least
Yeah.
maybe they get the leftovers. They get the free lobster. That's gonna go bad.
I don't know if that's something that you would want to eat though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that sounds very risky.
Yeah, little
Maybe
bit.
you might. Though.
I'll eat anything. I got an iron stomach.
That's
Oh,
like dumpster diving next to like dumpster diving in a McDonald's right next to a Chick-fil-A.
right.
It's like
Don't want to do that.
you should probably try the Chick-fil-A first.
Not the best place to go down dumpster diving.
No, no.
You
Well, aside from salmon, there's not much going on out up here. I just moved like I don't know, 40 logs, broken up logs, like firewood, from the outside into the firewood room, and then filled the fireplace and everything. That's why I've got a fire going right now. So that I'm pretty tuckered out. Today's been a long day. Yet last night and yesterday was a long day too. Just getting up here was crazy. Dude, the fog coming up basically from like Kitchener to Orangeville. It was just like 30 feet in front of visibility. It was
Mhm.
crazy. The fog was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then getting on the actual like roads to get to the cottage, yeah, the potholes, the flooding, like it was bad. Thank God, like we came up in my dad's SUV just because like it has like trail mode and bunch of really fancy features. I would not have been able to get up here in my stupid little Civic.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, like it's been nice. Like I said, cold as shit today, very windy. But tomorrow it's gonna be crazy because we're expecting 35 millimeters, 25 to 35 millimeters of rain.
Holy.
So that's gonna be a little interesting. We're gonna be holed up.
Yeah.
So I want to get all the wood in and stocked up before then.
Got any
So
plans for the indoor day?
probably more golf. All we have done since we have gotten up here today, anyway, is golf, 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 golf. We went for a walk this morning through the property, but it's just been golf, golf, golf. So
Indoor
we've
golf
played,
or outdoor?
I'll tell you, we've done Wii Sports Wii Sports Golf. We've done just normal chipping into a net from like 7 feet away. We've done down the hall. Whoever can hit the doorway gets first, and how many shots? That's the hole. So Izzy, my cousin, she first shot hits it like I don't know 50 yards down a very tight hallway and hits the door. She gets a hole in one. I proceed to slice it into the top of like a valence area where the top of the roof is like lowered, and then there's like another roof basically with lights in there, right? So I just fucking hammer one in there. You got to get another ball. Takes me like 7 shots to finally hit the door. So and then we did VR golf. So I did mine. I'm pretty sure Dad is doing his right now, and then Izzy will do hers. And then we'll have dinner after the podcast. And then I don't know. People might be tired. It's been a long day.
Oh man, sounds
Yeah,
fun
it's been
though.
fun.
Are you
Yeah.
hitting the doorway or trying to get it through the doorway?
No, just hit like the door or the door
Ah,
frame,
I
because
see.
like it's actually this door right now at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
So like yeah, at the entrance of where you come in, if you look to your right, there's like a really long hallway. So you got to like hit it through the hallway and hit the door.
Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a strong door. survive those
Oh, we're just
golf
using like
balls.
foam balls. We're not using real golf balls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
Nice. I was gonna ask,
Yeah.
are you catching your own salmon or
Dude,
just
I wish.
bringing it home?
Uh, no, the lake is still frozen and it's too dangerous to do any ice fishing right now. Plus, I didn't even bring my ice fishing rod up, so
Mm,
I wouldn't be able to ice fish if I wanted to. But
mm,
there's a bunch of holes out there that other ice fishermen have clearly dug. Lots of like snowmobile tracks out there, but everything's gone. There's not a single hut on the lake, so that tells me do not go on the lake.
I see. Bit too thin. So it's getting warm
Yeah.
pretty quickly. It's surprising. I don't know what Alberta's facing in these days. I think they had snow last couple days. I think they're having snow right now, actually, and tomorrow. Um, they still got those snowstorms coming in, but here in Toronto, it's in Mississauga, it's what is it, 17 degrees, 20 degrees?
Mm.
Not bad at all. I mean, like we're opening our windows for once, for the first time this year, to
I
actually
know, it feels so
get some
nice.
sun.
I saw the sun today.
Yeah. How's it up there? Is it colder or warmer?
Colder. There's still like a whack ton of snow,
That's
you know?
crazy.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just tending to the fire.
All
Oh,
good.
good.
I was gonna say when we were out by the lake earlier, you could feel it was like every other breeze that came by was really warm, and then just suddenly it would be super cold. Like it was so windy today.
Yeah, it's been crazy windy up here, like, and we're right on the edge of the lake, so we get a lot of wind shear. So, dude, like walking home from our walk today, it started like raining, kind of spitting, and then at the end raining. And we went on to the like high point of where the ridge drops off and where the water starts. So the wind just was like so cold, freezing, dude.
Mm.
Too cold up here sometimes. And last week, or no, sorry, not last week, but last time my dad was up, so March break, the furnace turned off for this side of the cottage.
Oh
So it
shoot.
was just my dad, and his side was still heated, like his room where he sleeps in was still heated, but like the rest of the cottage was like cold as ice. And luckily that, no pipes burst or anything like that, because that would have
Mhm.
been bad.
Mhm. I got a funny story related to that. Remember this one time my family went camping, and I don't know if it was we just didn't plan well enough, or we couldn't find a campsite. We like if we expected a campsite to be available, and all the campgrounds were um, taken up. So we were forced to sleep to take out our mattresses, inflate the mattresses, and my brother, sister, and mom lay in the trunk of the car, and my dad and I took one mattress and just slept on the ground, like bareback with the stars above us in a farm field. So I don't know, he gave me a sleeping bag and some blankets. I was like, all right, like I'll take this. It was one sleeping bag, and I could hardly sleep. It was a terrible night of sleep. I was like, this is too hot. The sleeping bag is way too thick. It's got like felt and everything. So I was like, all right, I could try. I guess this is the only bags that we have, right? And eventually I fell asleep. It was like 2 a.m. Woke up at sunrise at 6:30, and I was like my dad was like, how'd you sleep? And I was like, that was way too hot. Like I wish we had like thinner sleeping bags. And he's like, oh, like I was way too cold. I had blankets. I had like 3 layers. He was struggling. He put on his coat apparently in the middle of the night. He was like freezing to death. So just a funny, not lack of communication.
Did I ever tell you how I almost froze to death at Torn Barrens?
No.
I misjudged and I only brought a spring sleeping bag, and I was out there for I think a weekend, like a long weekend, so 3 days, I think. and the sleeping bag, the spring sleeping bag, was broken. The zipper was broken, and I had no idea when I packed it. I thought it was just like, I usually when I, pack a sleeping bag, I zip it up and, roll it up. This time I didn't. I was just like in a panic mode and I just threw it in my bag, like quickly, whatever, right?
Mm.
Bro, this was in March. Bad decision. We hiked out there like in knee-high snow with like everything up a hill over like a ridge, and then that's where our campsite was. We were probably I don't know, pretty far from the parking lot. And we had our fire going, but that night, that first night and second night, like, was brutal because like I had my jacket on, I had like 2 layers on, I had my jeans over top, my pajamas underneath, and I was still freezing my butt off. It was like probably -5 or lower at that point. And I feel like I got frostbite on my face because of that. Like low level frostbite, like not too crazy frostbite, but I remember my face like stinging for like a good couple months after that trip because it was the
Jeez.
only place that was like directly at the air, basically
Yeah.
below my nose, my lips and over. It was like that, right?
Mm.
So yeah, bring proper friggin' sleeping bags, guys. Check
Yeah,
your
Yeah.
you
sleeping
gotta.
bags. It's so important.
That's true. I mean, do you have
Learn my
bags that where you
lesson.
can curl up in and just encompass your whole body?
Well, it's just a normal sleeping bag, but usually what, you know, I do is I like to open up the sleeping bag and have like a good base and then make myself comfortable and then put the sleeping bag over top because I don't like being like, I don't know, uh
Snuggled
cocooned,
up.
so
Oh
to
no,
speak. No, I don't like that. I like
that is
spreading
great.
out, you know? I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
man spreading.
Mm.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
but
it took a while to get used to, but I've been camping so often, like I'm used to it. Especially like if you're facing that kind of cold, it's like the only option you have is to open the sleeping bag as much as possible, get in, tuck yourself right to the bottom, and like try and curl up and put your head inside too, get your whole
mhm.
body in. And that's never failed me because at that point you can't close the top unless you have a completely zipped up bag, but you can still use your own body heat as a sort of bubble, if you can call it
Well,
that.
I used to be able to use my dog as body heat, like
Oh,
a hot paw, you know?
yeah.
Because he used to like sleep between my legs, right? He's passed now, but for a while now. But yeah, like as like teenager and growing up in a middle age, he used to fucking sleep between my legs. So every time I got a sleeping bag, he was like, "Bro, let me in. I gotta get in there, please."
Yeah.
So I'd be like overheating, right? So like most of the time, I would need a spring sleeping bag, and
Mm.
that was the first time that I had ever gone out for like a serious like winter excursion and camping trip, so to speak. Um, so yeah, I mean, I learned my lesson.
Mm.
So I'm not gonna do that again. I've got a nice Four Seasons tent now. I've got a nice sleeping bag. I've got a nice rollout like bedding. I'm good. I'm good.
Takes a lot of work to prep and transport everything that you need for a proper camping trip.
It really is. Yeah, because like you don't want to be caught with your pants down, right?
No
Like
kidding.
not enough water, not enough food, not enough stuff that you want. Wink,
Yeah.
wink. You know?
The longest I've ever gone camping was maybe, I'd say like 10 days. Usually it's about like 4 days to a week maximum. Maybe 3 or 4
Right.
days. Um, I have a coworker. He said he goes camping every year for like 4 weeks. I'm like 4 weeks without like technology, without proper electricity, without all the facilities we have here in the 21st century. I don't know if I can manage that. It's
Well, I mean, it's nice in Canada because we can go to Crown Land and camp for free on like actual real land.
mhm,
You don't have to pay for it. Like you and I, Martin, we've done it before, right?
mhm,
Um, and yeah, you're right. It's usually 3 to 4 days, so like you only have to bring enough food for how many people? Hopefully, only 2 to 3. Usually,
mhm.
bring some bear spray, bring some water, bring some coffee. You know, you're good. Enjoy the outdoors.
Yeah, but 4 weeks, you're gonna need a lot more food than that. A lot more. It's a lot more like
Oh, did I say
entertainment
four
too.
weeks? I meant 4 days.
No,
3 to 4 days.
I was talking about
Sorry.
4 weeks with my coworker. Um, I learned the other day he goes camping for 4 weeks at a time. Can't imagine the amount of food. Not even just food, just entertainment. Like, what do you do in those 4 weeks? There's only so much you can do when you're camping. You can walk around, you can bike, you can fish, you can have some s'mores, read a book. But
Yeah.
after the first week, I started to get bored. I'm like, get back, let's get back to society.
If he's doing like a full month off, I missed that by the way. My apologies. If he's doing a full month off, he's probably like building like something. Probably building a cabin out there.
Yeah, that's true.
You
Probably have
know,
stuff to do.
right? He's probably maintaining a property. It's not just camping.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
That is a good point. That is lit up there.
Hannah, did you just see God?
Did.
She
It was
sounded true.
awful.
Sun's going down now, so it's just gonna get
for you?
nicer and nicer here.
Yeah, you gotta get the sunset a bit sooner, right? For us, it's still nice and bright.
Well, there's a little bit of cloud cover too, but yeah, I can tell the sun is starting to set now.
I see. Um, have you gone camping recently, Anna?
No, I was actually gonna say I'm such a priss that I just go to like a camper. Like my dad has a camper van, and that's like almost too much for me.
I
What's the
mean,
worst part about it?
What was that?
What's the worst part about it?
I'd say it's just like the temperature like regulation. Like it's hot as balls during the day in the camper, and then at night it's cold as heck. But
Hmm.
it's a fun time. It's nice to be with my family.
Hmm. I've
yeah, I wish I grew up with a camper because most of the time we'd just be like sleeping in a tent on the ground, you
Mm.
know. But even then, those are fun. I remember one camping trip that was really fun. I had my cousin from Britain come down. Shout out Tom, and he's a unit. He used to play rugby a bunch, and we had a bunch of drinks. And my mom, it was just me, my mom, and Tom. And she goes, "Do a scrum, do a scrum." So I scrummed. I tried to scrum with Tom, and he just annihilated me. Just put me in the ground, basically. He's like, "Oh, you want to scrum?" Poof. He's like, fucking Nora."
what is a scrum?
It's like when uh basically you do the tackling motion like in football. It's like
Yeah.
when one guy goes against another, uh you that's called scrumming, I guess. I think. I could be wrong.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm drunk and I was drunk then, so
It's like you're basically trying to like topple the other person over, right? Like you're both holding
yeah.
each other. Like
It's like
It's like sumo wrestling.
yeah. I see, I see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Never heard the word.
That is also the same trip that I shit myself as soon as I got there, and I chucked my underwear into the forest. So I'm not proud about
Oh,
that, but it is what
what
it
happened
is.
there?
That was
Long
like
drive?
a decade and a half ago, so come get me. Bite
were
me.
you like nervous? Why?
No, I think I don't shit myself often, but that like I think it was just like I had something to eat that day before, and we were in the car for a really long time, and
Oh
like we
no.
didn't stop, and then we got there, and there was no bathrooms anywhere. So I think I can't remember it. I have to ask my mom, but I'm pretty sure I got out of the car and shit myself.
That would have sucked.
Well, actually, I think I set up the tent and everything. We got my tent and everyone settled, and then I shit myself.
Ah, I see.
And then I
Yeah,
chucked
had to get the
my
important work
underpants
done,
in the fucking forest.
then get the actual work done.
That is funny.
Yeah, some squirrel hopefully didn't make a nest out of it.
Some fungi probably were like, "Oh, lovely. I'll take that. Free nutrients."
Oh, this
Some
is nice shit. Very good shit.
oh, free gifts. It's my birthday. Oh man.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Good camping trip. That was also another trip where I was like, I won't go. Never mind. Stopping myself. Stopping myself. How many minutes are we on, Martin?
around 32 minutes. We're halfway through. Got any more shitting stories? Sounds like you said you don't do it too often, but that implies more than one.
Yeah, that's true. Now I've said two shitting stories on the podcast. Now
Ah,
that you mention it,
that is
I,
true.
that is true. That is true.
Um,
No, dude, I don't know. As a kid, no, you know what? Stop it, Martin. You're trying to get me to say some stuff I don't want to say.
I want all your secrets here.
I,
No.
I'll tell you a pooping story that I have.
Oh,
So,
Ooh, please do.
for some reason, like I went to the same school for 12 years, like it was an elementary and it was a middle school. And for some reason, the first day of school every single year, I would get so nervous, even though I had been at the school for so long. So, like, I think it was maybe grade 3 or grade 4. I was walking to school with my mom. And of course, I was nervous as heck. And we were like maybe 2 minutes away from the school, and I shit my pants because I was so nervous.
oh no.
And we kept walking, and I remember thinking, like, either we walk back home and I change and then I'm late, or we just keep going to school. So we kept walking, and I'm pretty sure we got like to the front doors of the school, and I was like, Mom, I pooped my pants. She was like, okay. And she took me home and we changed, and then she drove me to school. But it was so embarrassing. Like, especially having to walk into class like an hour late. Everyone was like, "What?" But it turned out fine. And I was
Was
still nervous the next year.
a,
Can you
And
imagine her
so
holding your hand, like walking up with you and being like, she just shit herself, didn't she?
yeah.
And then you finally get up to the door and you're like, ma'am, I shit myself.
literally, it probably
She's
did
like,
go down
what's
like
that
that.
smell?
She was probably like, "Are you okay, honey?" No,
Okay,
I'm
You're
not.
really stinky right now, honey. You okay?
anything you want to tell me?
We were talking about Martin pooping his pants earlier, so it's
Oh,
funny that
okay.
brought
Yeah,
it
thank
up.
you for exposing me. Yeah, that also happened to me in grade 2. I was the one student. I was like, it's I got half an hour left before the end of my this period. Like, I don't know if I was nervous or if I just didn't want to miss any important last minute announcements. Because even at 2 years old, I was like, this is really interesting. I think it was more like I just hated using the school bathrooms. This was at somewhere in Kitchener. Shout out to Sandals. So held it in. I was like,
That's
I'm
fair.
safe, and I was 6 years old, to be fair. That was my one and only time. My one poop story that I'll share. Never happened again after that. Ever since then, never trusted the farts.
I never like needed or wanted to shit out in public. I've always been like I don't know, my body just like, "Oh, you're out in public, it's all good. You don't need to shit." And then as soon as I get home, I'm like, "Ah, I gotta fucking shit right now."
Nah.
It's like a bomb goes off. Dude, I went home on Thursday, I took a shit before we left, and I forgot to spray, and my mom, like, opens the door, and she's like, "Jesus Christ, James, you gotta fucking spray, like, that was bad."
Oh,
I was like,
man.
"Sorry, I'm busy."
No wonder you have to spray it at your place. This is a nice thing. Not everyone has
I should
pepper
open up the
sprays.
whole fucking window there.
You should.
Let it match.
Mhm. It's a nice thing to have in people's bathrooms. Little poo spray,
Mm.
poopery.
Mhm. Poopery, yep, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. Was never something I grew up with. I never learned about it until I think I came to your place actually.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Well, you learn something every day, Martin.
Mhm. Especially the importance of hiding that poo spell for people that
It's
can
the
smell.
important topics day to day that we
Exactly.
talk about, you know?
Yeah.
These are the important topics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proper hosting, proper etiquette, proper washroom smell, um, calibration,
Avoidance.
avoidance. That's the word.
Yeah.
Um,
Scatology at its finest.
Yeah.
If you become a scatologist like us three,
yeah,
then you will become more refined and more eloquent in your day-to-day operations.
Hmm.
So I
exactly.
wish you well in your scatology journey, young
Hmm.
viewers or old viewers.
Good luck. Best
Um,
of luck.
do you completely changing the topic? Does your family
Oh,
have
thank God. Oh, thank God, Hannah.
any
Good
Easter
job.
traditions?
Sorry, say that again?
Does your family have any Easter traditions, like stuff that you do?
Well, my mom's side does. I mean, now I'm up here so this is my dad's side, but usually for my mom's side, we'll go to my grandparents' place and they'll hide chocolate eggs all over the place. And then we'll have like basically a 30-second countdown, and everyone in the family has a little red solo cup. And if they can collect enough eggs, then they can keep them. However, it is full body contact.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
essentially, if you're not protecting your eggs and you're not vigilant, someone will sneak up behind you and whack your entire red solo cup
Oh,
onto the
shit.
floor. And then you have to scramble for your life while they are basically scooping a red solo cup of your eggs into their hand and running away. So
That sounds
yeah, no,
fun.
it's really fun. And then we have like chicken or hamburgers or turkey after, and it's a blast.
Nice.
How about you guys?
My family usually does dyed eggs. And I was saying to Martin that we're probably not going to do it this year, but now that he brought it up, I'm going to try and do it. I'll go to the
Oh
grocery
yeah.
store and get some eggs. We do like the where you melt wax and put it on the egg and then dunk it, and then you put more wax on the egg and then dunk it again. So it ends up being like a super intricate egg. You like put the egg over a candle afterwards and melt all the wax off. So it creates like a resist of the color that you just dyed the egg.
That's nuts. You like triple wax it? That's fucking nut. Do you guys hide them?
These ones, no, we just keep. Like I
They're
have,
real eggs, like the boiled eggs. So.
yeah,
Oh,
or we like hollow them out and like you poke a hole at the top and the bottom, and then you like blow on the egg so all the insides come out.
yeah.
So we have a couple of them somewhere still from like years
Oh,
past in the
true, true,
apartment.
true.
I've like
Hmm.
crushed a few by accident.
Mm.
Um, but we do that. We still hide eggs. Like I'll hide them for my sister and she'll hide them for me. And I was just thinking that's so funny. It's like we're in the generation where people aren't having children. So like my 33-year-old sister is still looking for like little candy eggs because we don't have kids to hide them for.
That is
But it's
true.
fun. I
Gotta
enjoy
keep
it.
the tradition alive for
Yeah.
the eventuality. Whenever people decide to have children again.
Mm.
Um, Yeah, it's pretty cool. And obviously Hannah's the artist, so she comes up every year with amazing looking eggs, just like something out of a
Thanks.
movie.
Yeah, that'd be nuts. Like, imagine being on like a couple or a tap of acid and going to Hannah's fucking Easter egg party, and you're like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
this is wax.
we're blowing out eggs, the
Yeah,
inside of the
yeah.
eggs.
Like
This
I've
gives
is
seen
me
it before.
aneurysm.
I forget seeing that happen.
I
Have
think
have
you
I
have.
have I done that?
Yeah,
Spin a
yeah.
little hole. I see. I see. I remember painting the eggs. I remember getting them back here. Yeah. Um, I remember like our tradition was we had the community Beechwood get around and we all had eggs for the kids. And then I don't think I ever searched for them, but I remember my sister and brother finding the eggs that I had hidden. That was pretty fun. I like hiding them, right? Because like that's the most creative part of it. There's the creative part, and then there's the fun part, which is finding them. But finding good hiding spots is also pretty fun. It's like
Can
Yeah,
inside
be.
there was
tree
a couple of
branches.
years there where my parents would hide some eggs and we'd find them like years later.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
Like that happened at my dad's house last year. Remember, we were baking a coffee or something, and we were like, "Oh my God, there's an egg in the coffee
Yeah.
machine."
I remember that. It's a nice tradition.
Mm.
It's so
It
funny that
is.
started as a Christian tradition and then it turned into eggs being hidden and found.
Mm.
Yeah.
That
On the third day, he rose again. Praise Jesus and the Lord. Thank you. Amen.
this looks cute. Can you see it? I made this
Yeah.
for my step nephew. A little Easter basket.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, I hope he likes it.
It's got a little
Well, I like it.
He's
robotic
like
chicken there.
6. What?
It's got a little robotic chicken there too.
Yeah, a
I
little
like
wind up.
that little thing. Yeah.
He's
Robot
autistic.
chicken?
I'm like worried. Yeah, the like legs move. I'm hoping that he
Yeah.
likes the sound of this.
Yeah. It's like one of those weird toys that only works on a flat surface. It just walks by
Mhm.
itself, but it vibrates. So I remember. So speaking of like funny story, my mom when she had her own business, she bought probably like used five imprint, which is a branding service for businesses. I think here in Canada, and obviously the more you buy, the more discount you get. So she bought 500 of those little vibrating walking toys. They weren't ducks. They were like little circles, little orbs, just all with your phone number and company logo on them. So I had the time of my life just winding all of them up, letting all of them go at once. The whole
That's so
house was
funny.
filled with like tick, 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 as they all walked along. So Hannah was
That's
trying to
funny.
figure out how to use that out yesterday. I was like, oh no, like you can't use your hand. You got to put it on a flat surface. Or brought back
Did you line them
memories.
up like in a line so you make them battle?
I line them up to race, not to battle. They just fall over, but I'd put them up to
Uh,
see if they could go in a straight line, like three of them at once. It's pretty fun.
That
that's
is fun.
fun.
Mhm.
What
It's
time are
pretty.
we at, Martin? I have no sense of time right now.
We're at 45 minutes.
Okay. I gotta
Uh,
pee.
All right, so
you want to
intermission.
go? Martin and I can talk.
Yeah. Okay, give me like 5 seconds.
All right,
Okay,
intermission.
don't
I'm
miss the
not
bell.
stripping, ladies and gentlemen. I'm taking off my mic.
Nah, I wanted to hear that.
Okay.
Shame.
Um,
Why'd you leave,
did
Hannah?
your family did your family like cook a certain meal um every year?
Not really, no. Didn't really celebrate Easter. I don't remember exactly what we did. We just when I went to the Canadian community, they're like, "Oh, this is a Canadian thing. We celebrate Easter." Apparently,
Mhm.
it's got something to do with eggs. So I think like 2 years we did the Beechwood area community search, we'd hide eggs or at least contribute. A couple years, a couple years before we moved to Beechwood. Beechwood is in Waterloo. We first moved to Canada. We lived in Kitchener for the first 9 years, and what happened then? That time during in Kitchener, I think my parents actually hid the eggs around our house.
Mm.
So that's going back pretty far with memories. That was pretty fun. That was the only
Mm.
time because I was the oldest, so I didn't get to search too much before it was my job to actually hide the eggs too.
Mm.
Before I learned the Easter Bunny wasn't real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I was like pretty spoiled as a kid. Like my parents, or at least my mom, I think, used to go like all out making Easter baskets and stuff.
Mm.
But I think that that's what has given me the power of giving good gifts because I always received really good gifts as a child.
Mm.
Um,
Interesting.
and yeah,
What do you mean all out with the gifts?
like she would make like my sister and I like a beautiful Easter basket every single year.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was
Interesting.
always the same basket, like just the base, but then she would add like candies and stuff. She would get like good quality candies,
Mm.
um, not just like dollar store things. Um, and it's funny because my sister and I are like 6 years apart, but we were always like treated equally. So even like when my sister aged out of the part of like when you're supposed to not get an Easter basket anymore, she would still get an Easter basket. And I feel
Mm.
like now I can't even remember if my mom still makes them or not. I know that she does give us like little candies, but it's really nice to have Gus now because it's fun to give children like gifts, you know?
Yeah. I feel like children appreciate them more
Yeah.
as it's hard to find things that adults enjoy.
Hmm. Like
No,
I
it's
feel like
Adults
not.
just buy
it
stuff
can
that is it. That true.
it can be like condescending to give like an adult like an Easter gift or something. They'll be like,
Right,
I'm too
right.
old for this.
True.
I think
Giving
we're
an
talking
adult
anymore.
another like a gift in general is like kind of weird.
Yeah.
Unless they're your like partner, it's just like,
Yeah,
why are
yeah.
you
That's
giving
really
me
good.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my dad's um, reaction every Christmas, every birthday. He's like, "Oh, I'm okay. I already got all the stuff I need." It's like, like, thank you. I don't know if I'll use this, but thank you. Uh,
Well, he's an engineer. He can figure out something.
that's the thing.
Mhm.
Like whatever he needs, he'll research it for a week and then build it or buy the perfect model that he needs. Like if I give him a gift, he's like, okay, I wish I'd done the research myself. His home, it's such an engineering home. It's just incredible.
I feel
I've,
like I've
It
given my
is.
dad so many Bass Pro gift cards that he probably has like 2 grand worth of gift cards at this point because it's the only thing that my sister and I buy for him.
mm,
He's like
You should buy
saving
a
up for
boat.
a boat. Yeah.
yeah. Do you think
Maybe
he actually
maybe
uses them?
that's
Do
what
you think
he's
he
saving up
preferred
for.
Mm.
maybe a Bass Pro boat? Do you think he uses them every year?
Sometimes he does. He'll send like a picture of like a jacket or something, like a hunting jacket. Be
Mm.
like, thanks for the gift cards.
You should ask him if he
Or like
Oh, nice.
wants another
lures.
place, like if you prefer a
No, it's
restaurant
what he
gift card.
asked for.
That's what he
We're
asked
always like,
for.
what do you want?
Yeah.
He's like, Bass Pro.
Now that's a man right there.
Yeah, that's what.
Either beer store or Bass Pro. I
He
want
doesn't
nothing
he
other.
doesn't drink. So that's why it's only Bass Pro. Makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. um,
yeah.
I mean, that's better than my dad. He doesn't even accept gift cards. So it's like, all right, I'll guess. What do you want this year? Shoes, socks,
And
snowboard.
then there's my dad who I force to make breakfast for me when I'm up at the cottage. I'm like, every time that we've been up here since, I'm like, so what are you thinking about breakfast? And he's like, does that mean that you want me to make breakfast for you? And I say, yes, please. He
Just
made
gets
some
the
banger
best.
omelets this morning, though. I had some fucking nice omelets this morning, not gonna lie. Yeah, some
Nice.
avocado toast. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, staying
that
healthy.
The
sounds good.
most liberal breakfast I've had in a very long time.
Yeah.
Hmm I feel it in my veins, actually. The
Nice.
liberalness, the
The avocado,
conservativeness leaving my body.
the fatty acids.
hmm hmm I feel like Doug Ford taking a sip of Mark Carney's drink.
Mm.
That's funny.
Did you guys
That's
see that?
No, I haven't seen it. Let me
no.
see.
They were announcing like the housing thing, or I can't remember what they were announcing, but Carney went first and he did his spiel, and then I caught it like right as I was going out for lunch, and yeah, Doug Ford goes up and he uh, takes a sip. He does his thing and almost grabs the glass of water and is about to take a sip, and he turns around and looks at Mark Carney and he's like, "This isn't your water, is it? Like, did you take a sip?" And Carney's like, "No, I didn't touch it. It's all good. You can take it." And he's like, "Oh, this isn't gonna make me into a liberal if I drink it, is it?"
Oh
And then he fucking drank it.
I've already been accused of being a liberal.
It was like, what?
Oh, they do accuse me. But anyways, here we go. Sorry, folks. That's more than 30% reduction, which will save more than 375,000 small business. Almost
Yeah,
drank your
it
water.
was super
Did
funny.
you have a sip of that? Okay, I'll take a sip.
What about Artemis II, guys?
This isn't
Have
going
you
to turn
been
me into a
following
liberal,
Artemis
is it?
II?
Martin was watching some videos about it earlier. Some like interviews with the astronauts.
Yeah.
yeah. It's
They
it's amazing.
seem really happy. Yeah, the one news video said that it's the first time a Canadian is leaving Earth's orbit. Is that what it was?
Yeah, Earth's
Deep
orbit.
space, quote unquote, which seems interesting to me. Because all they're doing is going around the moon. How is that deep
Mhm.
space? That's like Katy Perry saying it's deep space. Not to
That's-
minimize it. I'm not trying to minimize it, but
What do you mean? The fact what people say?
well, they say like he's the first Canadian to make it into deep space, but like, is going around the moon really deep space?
Yeah, I guess it's deep space gives it a bit of a extra unnecessary flair. But I think it's still impressive. Like it's a measure of distance, and it's the
Well,
first
what
time.
constitutes like the definition of deep space, though?
It's
I don't know about deep space.
363,100,000 kilometers away. So it's
There's
pretty far. What is that?
100,000.
225,000 miles? Is that how you say that number?
I don't know. I can't see the number.
125,000 miles.
2,500,000 miles.
225,663 miles away. So it's a while.
5663.
Yeah, 225,600,000
5,000.
miles.
Right, right.
I
Uh,
Yeah,
haven't
that's
said
pretty far.
numbers in
But
a long
like,
time.
in my mind, like deep space is like past the Kuiper Belt.
yeah, same here.
You know what I
I mean,
mean? Like you got to be
I haven't
past the
seen
Kuiper
people
Belt,
say
or at
deep
least the
space though.
Van Allen radiation belt,
Yeah, I agree. Deep
right?
space for me is way past the solar system. Like I mean, like
hmm
maybe like past Jupiter, but probably past Pluto is when I call it deep space. But it's still impressive because like we haven't made it to Mars yet, and it has been since the Apollo second mission, like 1972, that we've made it this far since Apollo 17 rather to the moon. The fact that we're going
Yep.
like two milestones here: first Canadian to make it out of Earth's orbit, and first time that we're making it to the moon and around the dark side of the moon and back to Earth. Pretty cool. Pretty cool times we're living in.
I've got a joke about that, and I told my dad yesterday driving up, and he wasn't very like chill about it. Well, he was chill. He was just shook his head. He was like, "Really? Okay." And we were talking about politics all day, specifically about like Iran, China, the States, So we were like basically 4 hours of politics and geopolitics, which I love. I love. Don't get me wrong. Me and my dad talking about that for 4 hours. That's one of my best days. Okay. Um, but I was like, I had imagine they go up there, and as soon as they crest the side of the moon, they just see a bunch of China flags and Chinese buildings, and
Yeah.
and dad was like, yeah, imagine like there's just one of those like big like kitties with the waving hands like going like that. Like one of the
The good
statues, like
fortune.
massive
Hello.
statue. Yeah, yeah.
That would be so funny.
Just Great Wall of the Moon.
Yeah.
There's a great wall all around it.
Yeah. We have commandeered this side of the moon. Too late. He didn't get here fast
The helium is ours.
enough.
Or sorry, the helium is ours.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I've had a couple of beers, viewers. My Chinese accent comes out after that.
No amount of yours is gonna make my Chinese accent come out. I don't have that accent in me. Um,
听说是说 That's about all I got. That's a
pretty
rap song,
impressive.
right?
No, I think so, yeah.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm just drunk.
It's all good. I'm half Chinese, so we got 1/6 Chinese here. That's my math. It's sticking out.
So I'm safe.
Allowed.
You're safe. So it's allowed.
Sick.
Um,
What are we at here, Martin?
we're at 57, so we're pretty close. I'm still trying to find out what constitutes out of Earth's orbit.
That would be
Interesting.
interesting to know.
Uh-huh. And it kind of makes like I've been wondering why now. I haven't done much research into why we've finally decided to not land on the moon, but actually just take a trip around the moon for the first time in 64-ish, almost 64 years.
So, like the Apollo program, you know the Apollo program?
Mhm.
From what I have gathered, and I might be way off on this again, I'm a little wasted on this podcast. Sorry, viewers, but um, I think the Apollo program, a lot of that technology was lost specifically with like rocketry. So, like, they can't necessarily reproduce it with the technology that they have nowadays
Mhm.
to be able to do what they did during the space race. Um, that's what I've gathered.
Mhm. I think it's more just there's no return on investment for that
Oh,
launch
yeah,
pad.
sure, investment too, like, not
So
enough
kind of
money going towards the programs, but, like, what I always go back to, like, why did they stop investing into basically propulsion for rockets? It's because like, they hit a dead end, basically. There's only a couple other ways that you can do propulsion properly throughout the universe, and the way that, like, fuel propulsion works is, like, completely unreliable and unrealistic if you want to like go into interstellar space basically.
yeah.
So you
It
need a
seems like
different
there's
way.
that the more fuel you carry, the heavier the rocket gets. The more fuel you have to carry, the heavier the rocket gets. So either
Right.
I heard of a couple cool theories like buoyancy starting the rocket deep below the ocean and having it launch like a little surfboard when you push the surfboard under the water, launch straight up.
Hmm.
That didn't go too well. There was the slingshot method where you have it centrifugal force and launch a payload, and that's not going to be able to
Put it
quite.
around a star or a planet,
No, like
use the
on
gravitational
Earth.
wave to launch it.
I mean, they're already doing that with this Artemis II mission. Like they're doing that twice
Yep.
around the Earth before they get to the moon. I mean, there's this guy who spent like millions trying to develop basically a giant Ferris wheel on Earth that would spin very fast with a rocket before launching into the air. And people were like, "Yeah, this is like revolutionary. No fuel needed. We're just gonna use magnets to have a giant centrifugal force launch into the air." But that fell apart too. They're like, "No human is ever gonna survive those G forces."
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing too, like, actually, like, having, like, the propulsion speed to be able to, like, keep a human safe within that capsule is fucking nuts too. Because
Yeah.
like, even the light speed is gonna, like, completely deteriorate the human body unless they have some type of shielding around it. So, like, that's why, like, time warp bubbles basically is a theory. But we can talk about that maybe in the Patreon. What are we at here, Martin?
Yeah. Patreon, we are at 1 hour exactly. So if you'd like to learn
Perfect,
about
perfect.
time warp technology and all the special theories, you gotta join the Patreon. That's where we'll dive into the actual existential humanity, future of humanity,
And UFOs.
and UFOs too. Join
Hmm.
us on the Patreon
And
for
more
that,
drunk James.
and more drunk James. That is true. All right.
Well, thank you guys for watching Mine Harbor episode 36. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to pop over, like Martin has said, subscribe to us on YouTube, Patreon, and Spotify. And yeah, we will see you next week. Have a wonderful Easter, you guys.
Happy
Happy
Goodbye.
Easter. Hope you enjoy this Easter episode.
I love you, Jesus.
Me too.
Happy
Welcome
Easter.
back.
Amen.
Amen.
Pete Hegseth, if you're listening, don't fuck Jesus.
Please don't.
Please don't do anything weird to Jesus. He's a good guy.
Yeah. I'll leave
Anyway,
him.
okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, ciao.